Hello there, Star Wars fans. After my rather aggressive video on how I thought the Star Wars Rebels sequel rumor was total BS, I found some interesting evidence that includes facts from a friend of the channel, Andy Peachy, but also possible connections to the High Republic movie rumor that is currently trending in the Star Wars community. So let's get right into it. As I mentioned, I have new evidence that the Star Wars Rebels rumor may actually be something to get excited about. First of all, Corey at Kessel Run Transmissions used to be part of the Making Star Wars network, so his channel does have a history of having connections within Lucasfilm. His channel, for example, has posted interviews with the entire Star Wars Rebels cast and even Dave Filoni himself. This is something I didn't realize when I posted that video. This guy obviously has some connections. But that's not all. The rumor has also been corroborated more recently by people who do break rumors within Disney and Lucasfilm, such as Jordan Mason and Jeremy Conrad, who have both heard that 2 animated series are currently in development, and one of them is the actual Rebels sequel series. And finally, the most important part of this information is that it was all given to me by Andy Peachy, the man behind the Clone and Rebels Transmissions Facebook page, which is one of the best, if not the best, place to get Star Wars animation news on social media. Andy really knows his stuff, and I appreciate him taking the time to clear things up. That all said, this is still just a rumor at best, folks. But another interesting rumor that has come about recently from Making Star Wars is that the next era of Star Wars canon will take place in a time called the High Republic. This is 400 years before the prequel movies. And this isn't just going to be Star Wars movies, of course. It's going to be an entire new point in the timeline for Star Wars canon. So if somehow Dave Filoni does manage to put together a Search for Ezra series by fall 2020, then we might see a Search for Ezra Season 1 in fall 2020, maybe a Season 2 in fall 2021, and then it would totally make sense if we got some sort of High Republic Star Wars animation show in 2022 leading into this rumored High Republic movie. After all, the Star Wars Rebels animation show did precede The Force Awakens. Now, we are way down the speculation hole at this point, and I'm throwing around ideas about complete rumors. But this seems to line up to me because I really don't think a Search for Ezra series could be more than 1 or 2 seasons. As Medieval Man 9 questioned in a recent comment, how do we keep a search through the unknown regions fresh and interesting for several seasons? You can only do so many visit new strange worlds before you start to draw understandable comparisons to Star Trek. And that just isn't Star Wars. And I totally agree with this. I just can't see the Search for Ezra being a long series. So even though I still have my doubts that it might be ready for a 2020 launch for Star Wars Rebels, it does sort of fit into this timeline preceding this new era of High Republic Star Wars canon. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.